Okay, so what we still want to do here is now we still need to get reinforced concrete to Fever Town. Reason for that is, well, we do need the commute pier most urgently. So the commute pier here, when we look at Titan, we do have 6,400 workers here, and in Fever Town we have, well, 20 workers. So we definitely want to focus on that. We definitely want to ramp up that workforce here that we have. So we should go for more workers, and in that regard we do need the reinforced concrete. We actually have most of the stuff that we need for it. So we have steel, at least I hope we have steel, and yes, we do have some steel. Now the other thing that we need still is the limestone quarry that we have here. Needs additional 5 workers, so let's just upgrade, I'd say 2 more. Let's upgrade a few more, but look at that. Happiness is dropping quite hard because those people, well, they do want a church at least now if we want to keep them happy. So yeah, let's actually build them a church too. We do have the resources for that. A little church can't hurt. Let's have the church somewhere up here. This should boost the happiness there quite again. As we can see, it's going positive. Just like that. Beautiful. So we don't face any riots there anytime soon. And that is, well, my Fever Town here. Now Fever Town is pretty much complete, so I really don't want to put anything else on it. First of all, we do have a limestone quarry here. Very, very useful. We need to have a street over there. So lucky here we do have enough timber for another bridge that we need there. And in that regard, look at that beautiful little bridge that we have there. Beautiful double waterfall on this island here. Fever Town is actually quite beautiful if it weren't for all the factories that we have down here. Now, we do need another warehouse here. And now comes the hard part, the limestone quarry, which does consume a bit of workforce. And a concrete factory, which is consuming a bit of engineer workforce. But lucky us, we do have enough engineers for now, so we can actually let this one here work. And perhaps we can also ramp up the productivity. We don't have any engineers on Titan, so I don't know if that is affecting now anything. But if we now ramp up the production here, since we don't have really any engineers here and the population is also not here displayed, it should be no big deal ramping up the production that much. Right, so that's that. What we do still need a bit is a few more bricks. So let's go back to Titan, get us a few bricks there. That's what we need still. Like 50 tons of bricks should be perfectly fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get the ship over there. Right, so that's that. And now we just hope that we get enough reinforced concrete in here. Concrete factory is starting the production now, and that is hopefully all we need now. So for the commute pier, let's just check that real quick. We need 30 reinforced concrete. Right, so once we have that, we can build it, and then all the troubles are gone here, and my big mistake here has also then been resolved. That is something that we really need to look out for. Alright, so while we wait now for the reinforced concrete, we have to check the other islands that we have. So first of all, in Alchem, we do have quite the unhappiness of workers because, well, obviously they do need also a church here. People want a church everywhere, basically. So let's give them a church. Probably, first of all, yeah, probably in here. We don't need that many farmers there anyway. And let's squeeze a church in here into Alchem. A nice little church there. Oh yeah, I love it. Beautiful. These buildings, still beautiful as ever. Especially with the right lighting. And in front of it, let's have a little paved road here so that it does look like something right in front of the church there. Alchem. Now Alchem does face another problem though, and that is the work cloth. It seems like the work cloth production is, not sufficient anymore. Where do we have it? We should have it somewhere over here. There it is. Very good. And we just need to, well, increase that. Lucky us. Work cloth does not really require too much work there, so we can easily expand that production. We could even squeeze in another sheep farm here. Should we do that? Yes, because it's really cheap anyway. Let's just do that. And workforce wise, it's not the biggest problem. And then a few more framework knitters, right? And perhaps another warehouse that we have over here then for those guys here now. Right, that is that. Oh, we have in the newspaper now, war declared from the pirate. Let's get rid of that quickly here. The happiness we can keep, plus 15 income I would really like to keep there as well. So at least we have one page without propaganda. I hope this reduces the stress a bit that we have on the protests there. Right, so workers should be a bit happier now. They are, plus 15. Very good, so we can upgrade a few more of them then once we have enough workloads in, because we need the workers here for the bakery and the brewery that we have down here. They're not really working at their highest efficiency yet. Let's have a look there. Yeah, hops and grain is full. We definitely do need all the workforce that we can get to have this at most efficiency. I hope we do have, yes, there is the police station already hard at work, and there is another one. Right, 4 reinforced concrete is in here. Perfect. That's all we need actually. It's growing, so let's check again on our fleet here, because Alonso will have to go down at some point now. 2 more ship of the lines are on the way now. We have the fleet here. In that regard, we can only wait now until we can build the commute pier, right? We do need 30 concrete, but that times 2, so for Titan as well. That is that. Let's go to the new world. In the new world, in Tropico, I have prepared more weapons and bricks because we wanted to increase our defense. And here we can do that with more of these cannon towers, right? They're actually quite expensive, like 40 timber. I barely have that. I mean, I will be able to have it, right? We just have to wait there a bit now on that. And another 40 bricks. So that's actually all the bricks that I have. Do I have more bricks down here? In Port Royal? No, I don't. Ah, in La Isla Bonita I do have more bricks though. So we can definitely collect the bricks over there.
Just say the word.
And then continue with our building down here in Port Royal, where we also want to have a bit more harbor defense here, right? Because if we go against the Admiral, then at some point he will attack our islands, and we should be prepared for that. We also have a few ships here still in the harbor of La Isla Bonita. That should be fine. And one thing that I wanted to check is my cotton as well. So we have our cotton over here. How high is the production? Actually, we are pretty much capped on the cotton. The cotton fabric is full, but we don't have any depots here. Very important to have a few depots there. How much is the cannon actually? Once again, I think it was 40 bricks, so we can afford 2 depots there. Yes, let's have 2 depots. We need that because cotton fabric needs to be high up there on the list for those guys here, the cotton mill. And actually, yeah, let's build 2 more because we are capped on cotton anyway, and I need more of that for our fur coats that we have. Now that's the new world so far. Looking good, everything here. Let's go back. Actually, wait a second. I think over here we can still have a boxing arena, another one that we should have. Let's build the boxing arena in La Isla Bonita. That is fine then. Which is a beautiful town. So actually we do still have some beautification here that we can do. Righto. And a well here. Having a bit of green space there within the city. Especially with the wells there as well. So this is looking fine. Alright, let's go back to the old world and have a look at the reinforced concrete. It's coming in. That's a good thing. There we have a few more bricks. Alright, here's another epidemic that is over now.
You as nurse, I knew they'd get well
we can
soon.
repair those buildings there. Get a bit of workforce back again.
Your city has grown
And
more
I never thought that I would be looking so eagerly towards a commute pier. Oh, and we also have the first battle cruiser here now for sale, the Minerva. How much is it? 800,000. That is a bit far away from our budget. 800,000. Alright, but we do have 2 more ship of the lines. Right, so we have a nice juicy fleet here, and 3 more are coming in now. So we are preparing Alonso. His time is at an end soon. Right, in Alchem, the protest is still raging, but not that much anymore, so that should be fine. Also in Fever Town we have to start a little workload production just for now, because workforce is going down as soon as, of course, workload is out, so we do need a few of those sheep farms here. Let's just have 4 of them, that should be fine. And then we can have 4 of these framework knitters there as well. In this area here, doesn't cost that much. This is unfortunately all a bit ad hoc, so it wasn't really planned like this. Moving the factory over proved more difficult than expected. So we have to, you know, live with that for a moment there now. And of course we do need a few more farmers then again. But the farmer population is also going up again once we have the workload in then. And here perhaps let's have another block of farmer buildings here. That's fine. And here we actually have a bit of green area around the fire station with some trees then. So that we can block the fire station from view there a bit, if it's a good looking for the people that are living there. Alright, that's that. The workforce should be going up now again, especially then once we have the workload. And actually what I can do is, let's just send a few workloads over there.
Ship
Right.
under attack.
Another 50 blocks here. And a ship is under attack from Alonso. And Alonso,
Stations.
let's attack him. He's actually attacking my clipper here. Are you mad?
Attention for the Admiral. You... Oh,
And there is my main fleet coming in, but he's seen it. But look at that, he's trying to do as much damage as possible. One more volley. And unfortunately his ship is really fast there.
more than
No
ready.
chance for us. But what we can now do is, or what we are going to do, we could actually come in from the other side there as well. Yeah, unfortunately those ships are way too many here. They're blocking each other. Yeah, coming from both sides actually proved very good here. So we have him from both sides now and can hopefully finally destroy now his ship off the line there.
Engage.
No problem really. And off it goes. Actually also has an item for us. Let's just have a look at that. Perhaps we can sell it then right away.
Workforce
And
shortage.
then we will probably move towards one of his harbors there.
Workforce shortage.
Attention for the Admiral.
There's still the workforce shortage. What is it? Oh, this is looking fine. A blown apart 12-pounder. Fires fast projectile in a straight line that explodes on impact. Does a lot of damage. No, it actually doesn't do that much damage, but it's something that we can sell.
Let the
We don't need the money anyway, and I'm going to sell it. It's not going to make a big difference there, especially with harbor sieges.
Deep down, I know you're a tattletale.
So let's just sell that real quick here.
Customs and excise.
58,000, very good. I'm very glad about that money.
Stations.
Let's put all of them to fleet number 1 and start moving them to the middle of the map, from where we can then start our attack on his first island. Something that we should be doing now. Alright,
People
and
celebrate
over here
your
I think the workload has arrived.
Repetitively.
Righto. Very good. Population happiness is still there. We have 18 reinforced concrete now.
New commission.
And I don't think that my engineers are writing or anything like that. Nope, they're also pretty happy. So even if it would be some engineers from Titan, they're not affected by it. But now that we have the bricks, let's just make sure that if there's a riot, it's quickly doused, and let's have a police station here. Right, because this is very important here, the concrete factory that we have there. That is working now, and 150%. So the concrete is flowing. We already have 1/3 of what we need. And the fleet is on the move. In Titan, what we can do here is we could finally build the variety theater. We just need a bit more steel beams there. And we should have our little steel
orders.
beams production. First of all, we could purchase it just here,
What a
right? We
jolly,
would have
jolly
lots of it.
surprise.
And I do need a
Sir
clipper anyway.
Archibald Blake.
Let's purchase another
Got 'em
clipper.
ready.
And
All
then
in
let's
Her
get the steel beams
Majesty's
there.
name.
Because right now we are not delivering any steel beams to Titan. We need that from over here, from Fever Town. But Fever Town, we do need the steel ourselves right now to get the workforce up.
The people celebrate your leadership. An explosion in one of your
Oh, no.
factories.
In Alchem, but it's a small and iron mine. Very good. So we do have the
Only
resources for that. Not much of a problem. Alright, so steel beams are coming in. And I think there was a quest.
Spare a thought
The
for
community
us.
could use some bonding. Help me organize a good fashioned barbecue. Yes, just get the sausages and bread and I'll take care of the rest. The
Help us
delivery
out, will you,
quest. Oh
boss?
no. Sausage and bread. Do we have that here?
Let's hear
Yes.
it then. Sure.
And we do get a wooden
promise
molds.
kept.
Increases productivity of... Oh, concrete factory. 25%. It pushes that even more.
Just say the
That's
word.
fine. Let's take the item there right away. Let's take the item and the bakery, yeah, as well. Plus a minus 50% work maintenance cost for bakeries. We can use that. All we need is alchem, a bit of bricks there, as far as I can see. Let's get over here and deliver those items.
This
Very,
is
very good.
turning into a revolution.
This is not looking like a revolution to me. But we can use those 2 items there. That's something. Alright, here's another quest that we have between the engineers.
Can this enigma be decoded?
Enigma quest. When they're green and when they're brown, their bendy mean will cause me to frown. But split in between for a very few short while, they're joyfully yellow and cause me to smile. Okay, last time it was glass, I remember. These Enigma quests. Alright, so the quest is actually in the new world. So it is a plantation, of course. And we do get the heat exchanger for that. Which, yeah, it's not that worth it. Not worth that much, but still it's fine. What we now can do here, hopefully, yeah, is we can build another harbor cannon. Let's have it over here. Righto, and down here we'll also need that. So we do need a few bricks for down there. And the weapons, of course, that we have already in Ave Maria. And let's get the weapons down there as well. So then we have a decent defense in Port Royal, Tropico, and in La Isla Bonita. Just where we want them to have it. Right. Let's also check real quick if we have now finally enough cotton. So I think we only have 1 ship on it, right? No, we actually have 2 trade ships on this route. We have 24 cotton. Yeah, very good. Fur coats is though climbing and almost full. So this is working at the moment. Rum is looking fine. Sewing machines is not looking fine. Why? Because we don't have any steel here at the moment. And the cannery here, that needs iron ore. But that is something that we have en masse. Yeah, that is something that is completely full anyway. So no problem there. The only thing we might need here is another cannery. And we do have the money for that now. So let's build another cannery here. So we have 4 of them.
Ready for a challenge.
Alright, 26 reinforced concrete. Lots of clippers here. Let's actually send 2 clippers back home again to Titan. And where is my main fleet? My main fleet is down here. And let's have a look. What island could we destroy first? This one here is looking promising, right? Very weak defense. The Admiral is going to be a hard nut to crack, but Alonso should be fine. There are actually 2 bigger islands of his that we could now take then right away.
Fleet embarking.
He probably knows that he's gone too far at this point. So, there we are. Finally, retaliation time. But in that regard,
Attention for the Admiral.
don't really have that many. It only has 4 islands as far as I can see right now. Shouldn't be much of a deal here. And there's even some spots that we haven't really discovered yet. And while the ships are on the way, what we can do now finally is we have the wooden mold for the... No, we actually have the pastry chef for the bakery. And for Fever Town, Wait a second, let's do that here quickly. So we do need a trade unit. We already have it placed here. There are the bakeries. And then we can place the item here finally. Maintenance cost minus 50%. That is huge. So that finally brings us positive again, because we were quite negative now for the bakery. And let's get a bit of that bricks then, because we need it. And steel beams. To Fever Town. Oh, actually we do have quite a lot of steel beams there, but it's fine. And here we can then do the same thing with the item that we have with the steel factory, or the concrete factory, right? Increasing the productivity, because we can only have one here at the moment. And we actually need steel. Let's put the steelworks off work here and have the furnaces here. And the furnaces actually do need coal. We have one coal mine here.
I have you down as a why.
What we could also have here is the charcoal burner. That cost us only, yeah, 20 workers for 2 of them, which is perfectly fine then. So let's have 2 here. We do need the coal. And meanwhile, my main fleet is down here. And let's just see that we get it over here. Unfortunately, the wind hasn't changed so far, so we probably will circumvent the island first and then come from the south here upwards, because then we are with the wind. And I hope the wind doesn't change until then. Very slowly.
Aye.
And over here we can have another trade unit as well. Placing it here, the influence cost is marginal. And there we can have then the item for the concrete factory. Right. This one here, wooden molds that we have there. And this one here, droid sickle, is for the charcoal kiln. Not that bad actually. This one is working now at 170%, 75%. That's pretty cool. Once it has the coal again. And the coal should be coming in then soon from those 2. That's fine. And do we not have a coal trade route? We do have a coal trade route. From Taten to Fever Town. Oh yeah, it's capped now again. Alright, so there's the coal trader as well. But it doesn't hurt to have charcoal burners of our own. Thank you, Bente, for another 8,000 coin there. Balance is looking fine now. I mean, we still have to consider that we have such a fleet here. Wind hasn't changed, and we're now almost all the way around the island here. Almost on the other side. And then we can finally attack. So let's just do that. Meanwhile, of course, Alonso is not idle. He's trying to annoy me with 1 frigate on the other side of my island. Do we have the weapons here? Unfortunately, we don't have any weapons here, so I could build a tower here real quick, but we don't. Let's just send my ships over there. He's just destroying a fish oil factory, nothing serious. Well, we can now finally go for his main island here. Or not his main island, but one of his bigger islands there. Okay, the wind hasn't changed. So we do now have everything to our advantage. And let's get rolling.
Let's watch it crumble together.
Oh, he's happy that he's destroyed my fish oil factory. And now we can finally go into La Transfuga. There we're coming in. Let's take the broadside. And of course, as usual, let's focus the big cannons first. And that is one huge volley that brings it down almost completely. This one here, I will have to send away. Oh, it's this one actually. Let's just hope that we can do that.
For the Admiral.
It doesn't look good though. Despite having the wind, I think we will lose 1 ship of the line. But that's fine. One ship of the line down. But in that case, his island belongs to us now. It's just the harbor area now. And the morale is going down quickly there. It's a beautiful big island that we are taking here now. And off it goes. Let's just see what items we have here, what items are in store.
I'll get you back.
TNT bomb. He's got lots of weapons there in store.
It from the inside out. I mean,
Can actually make some money out of this one here. Let's just take the items here. Flotsam, perhaps there's something useful. Yeah, windows. Lots of windows.
Steersman.
Ship under
Siege
attack.
is successful. That gives us a nice booster. Minus 30 consumption. And yeah, let's take plus 15 income there.
what's that?
Attention for the Admiral.
Some brass and... oh, some reinforced concrete. Very good. We're saving quite some time there with that now.
Fleet
The
awaiting
remaining
orders.
fleet, let's get to the other harbor here quickly, because we can still do that, of
Revolt
course.
Left your city in ruins.
We have the wind to our side. My ship of the line with the concrete, we can send this one here back home. And those ships, first of all, let's gather here again. The wind hasn't changed yet, don't be so slow.
Ship under attack.
Moving to coordinates.
And let's move in there.
I know every.
Aye. Fleet en route.
And since I don't want to lose yet another ship, let's send this one away already. It can still fire for quite some time.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Right, another cannon goes down here. This one's still attacking this cannon tower there, and here my ships take this one here. We should not lose this one now.
New orders.
Oh no, there is another ship coming in, but it's a clipper only. Oh, that is really close though.
We'll fight on if you need it.
Okay, it seems like we did not lose that ship of the line up there. That was close though.
On point.
So we haven't lost a ship here to the siege here, to Wine River, and this is quite a big town. This is going to hurt Alonso quite a lot in that regard. And I can safely say that thus the first enemy is down, hopefully.
Enemy's
But we've taken,
resistance
yeah,
is crumbling.
quite some losses there. Oh, it's actually coming back. Are you mad? Right, but there's no defense here anymore. It's down anyway. Repair crane. Why are you not giving up though? Now, very good. Taking quite some time though. What items do we have here?
That
A
is
goat.
very
He's got a
precious
goat
to
there.
me.
Only weapons though other than that. But
Attention,
very good.
Admiral.
That is that.
I see you're exploring yet more
Let's rather
islands.
have my destroyed ship of the line back here in the harbor now, because it can repair itself.
Fleet awaiting
The
orders.
other one with the reinforced concrete is on its way, so yeah, very good. Commute pier is our next target.